So anyway, to advance the plot, you're supposed to come in here to this cafe. So anyway, that's why the police are everywhere, and they've got the area just all blocked off. That room behind us has nothing in it. And to advance the plot, you're supposed to come over here and meet with Yuriko. And then we got to go into this room over here. Yeah, it's probably just made up. I mean, what are the odds that the director of the hospital is, experimenting on people? So anyway, you get your coffee for free with the promise of paying later, and on your way out, this guy tells you about a crazy man with a knife. Well, he's babbling about demons. We have a demon summoning program. Let's go check it out. Now, the guy with the knife is actually over here, so... Whoa! And like a genius, you take a weapon off of a dead body in a public place. Yes. So anyway, one thing I want to point out is that my HP actually got reduced for that. That's something that they do in this game. Pay attention if they say something happens to you. Oftentimes they will actually reflect that in your status, whether the enemy is causing a bad status effect or you've taken damage. It's something you need to pay attention to. I've gotten a game over on that for not paying attention. One thing that I want to talk about alignments in this game is a lot of people don't seem to know how to tell your alignment, which is weird because it's right there. Can you tell? See how my character is rocking back and forth? That means that I'm neutral. If you spin clockwise, you're law aligned. If you spin counterclockwise, you're chaos aligned. Bobbing back and forth means neutral. Now, you go out on like game FAQs or something like that. A lot of them are like, just keep a law aligned weapon, a chaos aligned weapon, and a neutral weapon, and you'll be able to tell what your alignment is. Just try and equip it. If it lets you equip it, that's what your alignment is. Well, you have a limited inventory in this game, and that's all well and good, but I'd rather not clutter up my inventory when I can just go to the world map and see what my alignment is. I'm sorry if I'm going through this dialogue kind of fast. That's good soda, y'all. It's a little weird. It tastes a little weird. It's some brand I've never heard of. It's some Mexican soda I got from a local grocery store, like Made Mexico, Producto de Mexico. And also, I do apologize if I sound a little different as well. I got a new microphone, and I had to adjust my setup accordingly. But anyway, to advance the plot, you're supposed to go to sleep, where we get another dream sequence, this time with a nice blue background. Huh, there's that Yuriko chick again. Now, this right here is your first choice of the game that affects your alignment. If you say yes, you get pushed towards law. If you say no, you get pushed towards chaos. I'm going to say yes for two reasons. One, it's the right thing to do, and two, it affects your alignment the least. I'm going to go for the neutral ending, just so you know. And no matter what you say, yes or no, one of your party members is going to have a negative thing to say. Name her after like a music thing, since you know my name's Trouble. Now I'm not real sure why saying her name killed those three guys. You got me on that one, but anyway, now we have some points to put into her stats. Like the law hero, she is very, very, very magical. She gets some very good magic, including some of the best healing spells in the game and access to Zeo spells. Whereas the law hero gets Zan magic, she gets Zeo spells. Zeo spells are amazingly wonderful because they have the awesome ability to cause the shock status effect. And as long as an enemy takes damage, whether they resist Zeo or not, there's a 95% chance they will be shocked. And that is crazy. You can literally just plink bosses to death in this game as long as they're not immune to shock Zeo spells. So anyway, now we have the auto mapping program, so that's great. So Arya lives next door? Let's go check that out. Now you actually don't have to go next door, like, ever. But, you know, there's a couple of extra NPCs there, so I'm gonna go speak with them. If you had come here on the first day, the doctor would be in his room and he would have been like, my daughter's not here at the moment. They probably do that because you haven't decided the heroine's name yet and they have the same name. Because she is not the heroine. Huh, she had a date, huh? Oh well, it's probably safer if she stays home anyway. Yes. So anyway, to advance... Oh, by the way, there are random battles now. Pixies! I will tell you what, I was incredibly disappointed when the first demons you meet in Shin Megami Tensei 4 were not pixies. I'm gonna smile. It's pretty much a guessing game at this point if you want to try and recruit a demon. Now, you can actually not put any points into strength and have a semi-decent chance at not getting your butt handed to you by these demons in this little starting area when you're by yourself. But I like to put those 3 points in strength because it gives you just enough strength to one-shot those pixies and have a not as hard time with these brownies, because these brownies are annoying. Let's try talking with them. Friendly. I'm gonna laugh back. I'm gonna calm it down. I'll kill him. Okay. I don't want to auto battle because that might not be a bad, terrible game-breaking thing right now because I have such high agility. watch my HP here, because if I get too low, yeah. I didn't want to auto battle there, because if I did, there was a really good chance I would have died. Awesome, more HP is great. One of the great things about this game is when you level up, you get a free HP and MP restoration. But anyway, to advance the plot, you want to head down to this southernmost barrier. Try talking to them. I wanted to see if I can't get one demon. I'm gonna act unfazed. Oh man. And I will auto battle here. Okay, it wore off. Never mind. The happy status effect can make you miss your turn, basically. You have a % chance of not doing anything. So, you know, you'll get a message saying, Treble feels happy, and you'll just skip your turn. It's more of a nuisance than anything. A lot of the status effects are much, much worse. Happy's not too bad because it doesn't typically last that long. So anyway, this old man, who is a very important person in the story, is telling us that the forces of law and chaos are gearing up for war, and that when they fight, it doesn't matter who wins, because everyone will lose, because the world will become unbalanced. And then, of course, who will I choose? Because in grand RPG fashion, I am the weight on the scale that will decide which way it tips. So anyway, just like the previous two dream sequences, this is an autopilot thing. I don't have any control here. I do like the music in this game. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Overall, I really like this game. I thought that it would be really, really primitive, and it is compared to the newer games, but I think it holds up very nicely. It's a little simplistic in its design, but that doesn't make it ugly or bad. We have a premonition of Mom as we go into a terminal room. Now, I always found this kind of interesting. You have those two, I guess, Shinto priests, and then you have a dude in a lab coat doing a summoning ritual. And when you go outside, he turns into that. He puts on like a magician robe, which is weird to me, because why was he wearing the lab coat in the first? Did he just like kind of... I just picture him like whipping off the lab coat in like typical anime fashion and having that like headdress and robe and all that underneath, all in one swift motion. But anyway, after the first turn there, you get whisked back here. You can't really do anything in that battle. You're not powerful enough. But anyway, now that this barrier is gone, we can go to that red house there. And I actually do recommend you go to that house now. So these guys, yeah, they can do panic. Panic is sort of like happy, except when it goes off, your character defends. Another thing that's really, 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 really bad about panic is if you get it when you're auto-battling, your characters will always defend. I don't know what the deal is, but it seems to be like 100% rate. It's crazy.